Guys, today I have three extremely important charts I need to share with you. These ones are all setting up something crazy to happen for Bitcoin. We're seeing a massive fractal happening right now. And the last time we saw all of these factors play out together, we saw a massive move towards the upside. So guys, make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And on the 4-hourly time frame, we still have the bullish trend intact here. We are still well on our way for higher prices. We're meeting a little bit of a resistance here at 66,700, right at my orange line. You can see we try to push towards it right here, but then the bears took control again, and right now we're consolidating just below the line at $66,700. So that is absolutely great. On the longer term time frame, the 2-day chart, you can see that we have closed above the orange line here, but look at this, we've had a few candles close previously, and then we have still rolled over and went to the downside. So I wouldn't say that the danger is completely out of the way yet. However, just like I've been saying here for the last 8 or 9 months, any kind of dip is made for buying at this point, as I think that we will be heading into the next leg of a massive move towards the upside for Bitcoin. So nothing has changed here. The same stuff I've been talking about previously still holds true, and that is what I am doing personally, adding more to my positions if we go down lower, and I am expecting Bitcoin to have a big move towards the upside pretty soon. Now, if we look at the gold chart, you know that gold is a big deal this year, as gold has been having historical performance towards the upside. So that is all great, and this is also good because gold is, or Bitcoin is digital gold in my opinion. It is a commodity, and the same kind of features that makes gold so great, also it is the same for Bitcoin. The same kind of features, just that Bitcoin is better. So that is great to see gold continue towards the upside. However, we also need to pay attention to this information right here, because gold is trading at 40-year extremes. What does this mean? Gold prices have seen a truly historical rally this year, and it is up 29%. As a result, gold is now 15% above its 200-day moving average, or 2 standard deviations, which is the wildest gap since 2020. Over the last 40 years, such a significant divergence has occurred only 8 times. So this is what you can see right here. This is the deviation from the 200-day moving average for gold, and we are hitting an extreme level right here, meaning we're very high above the 200-day moving average for gold. So what has happened in the past when this has happened? Following these extremes, gold returns were flat within the next 1 to 6 months and gained just 5% within the 12 months on average, so the 12 months after that. History suggests that gold prices might be overextended in the short term. So is this something to worry about, that gold could potentially be at or close to a local top, and that the performance for gold in the next 12 months might only be 5%? In my opinion, no, because I think that this is where Bitcoin could potentially shine. As gold tops out, and then much of that money floods into Bitcoin as the digital gold. So this is, if anything, making me more convinced that Bitcoin is going to see a big rally pretty soon. Now, for this week, something we need to pay attention to, well, we have Fed officials speaking all week. On Monday, you have Powell speaking, you have the ECB president speaking, and it is also Monday, guys, the end of Q3, and this is actually significant. I will talk about that very soon. Also, you have on Tuesday some jobs data coming out, you have other data on Thursday, and then big data on Friday and unemployment as well. So this week is gonna be pretty packed with significant events. Now, why is it important that Q3 ends on Monday? Well, let's look at September. It looks, unless something drastically happens, it looks like September is actually going to end in a green month. So this is pretty cool, and this is also what I was trying to tell you previously. As everyone were expecting September to be a red month, I thought that, okay, if the entire market believes that September is going to be a red month. What are they going to do? They are going to sell their Bitcoin in September, and they're going to try to buy it towards the end of the month, as they think that September is the bottom and the start of a much bullish quarter four. Okay, so that is one thing that I am thinking about. The second thing is that every single time when we have had a green September, look at the performances. So here in 2015, we had October 33%, and the entire quarter was very bullish. Here in September of 2016, bullish September or green September, massive quarter four right here as well. So it has happened so far 3 times previously. And it also happened last year. We ended up green in September, massive quarter four, with October, November, December being massively green. So now, is the same thing going to happen? Well, you could talk about the reverse here, guys. Everyone are expecting October, November, and December to be very bullish. So when the market is expecting, when the entire market is expecting something, maybe that is not going to happen. But in this case, in this particular case, I would say I still think it's going to happen. Why? Because we have much bigger forces at play here. We have global liquidity increasing, we have interest rates going down, and even if there's going to be some people that will be taking advantage of the seasonality here and try to game the market in general being bullish in October, November, December, maybe they will try to dump on our faces here. But just like I said, I think the massive factors at play here is still going to be a bigger factor, and that we're going to be very bullish. So I wanted to talk about this. So what is this? Well, here in light blue, you have the short-term holder realized price. And then in red, you have the short-term holder between 3 to 6 month realized price. Essentially what this means is this red line, it shows us the price in which the short-term holders, which means wallets that have accumulated Bitcoin within the last 3 to 6 months, at which price have they bought their Bitcoin at. And why is this important? Well, because if short-term holders are at a loss, let's say you buy Bitcoin at $70,000, it goes down to, let's say, $60,000. When it goes back up to $70,000, it tends to happen that these short-term holders want to get out at a break even. Okay, they want to take not necessarily their profit, they just want to get out and not be in a loss. That is why when you saw us go up towards the short-term holder, or even so look at the blue line here. When we went up previously, we had a pullback. We're above it right now, but we're approaching the red line here, which is very important. If you look at here in 2023, we went up to, and this was actually the prices of short-term holders and the short-term holders in between 3 to 6 months. They were almost at the same time, or at the same price point. And look at this, when we went up, the Bitcoin price is the black line here. When we went up, we failed to manage to break through it multiple times. We had multiple pullbacks. And then finally, when we broke through it, we saw a massive rally, because this is a big resistance zone on the chain. So why is it big resistance? Just because of the reason I just explained to you, because there's a lot of people that will be looking to get out at a break even. Now, this one is at 66,300. So this is definitely something we need to keep our eyes on as well. So as we approach 66,300, in fact, I think, yeah, you can see on the daily time frame, I think this is right where we met resistance. So look at this. 63,300 would be at this week right here. So we had 1 week shooting above it, this week right at it, and now let's see. And also this chart, extremely important. This is the global M2 money supply, and you can see that for the first observation here, when the amount of liquidity in the system increases, Bitcoin tends to go on a massive run. That is the number one key point to take away here. Second point is that the global liquidity is increasing right now and is expected to continue to increase as the interest rates goes down and everything happens, and money printing across the world, China increasing, and we're gonna see more liquidity in the markets. And this one is very telling. When the increase in liquidity happens, Bitcoin tends to go on a massive run as well. So do not fight this. This is why I'm saying, even if everyone expecting quarter four to be bullish, these factors are much more important, and they are key to getting us above these price points and at much higher prices. Now, for the altcoin market, you can see it's today we're having a red day. For the week, we're still having a massive day. Meme coins continues to outperform. Meme coins continues to go nuts here. Hex is also going up. So very interesting stuff happening here with the altcoins. And yes, we're gonna do more altcoin stuff moving forward as well. We got big plans for that. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.